Alan, the overriding emotion I get from that game is frustration. Aside, all due respect to them that tried their level best to gift us goals, and then we ended up making it a bun fight in the end.
Yeah, made hard work with it. Look, I'll take the win, however way they come, because there's games this season where we've dominated, been excellent, and lost them. So look, the result is important, but I think made hard work of it. I think once we got the second goal, I felt like it was a comfortable for us. Made some subs, changed it, all boys on that. I felt like the game would suit them. Slow game, slow tempo. Weren't much in it first half. I felt like they were there for the taking. They were, and you get these games this time of the season. It's nothing to play for. It's hot, sticky day. Do people really fancy it? And so I'm trying to, similar to Eastbourne last week, I'm trying to keep the intensity up on the players because look, we want to finish the season strong. But look, they were there for the taking. We should have buried them in the first half, and then had the cigar out second half if you like. But you don't, and we ain't ruthless enough in front of goal. Took my sort of leaders and characters off, and then it sort of isolated and showed a little bit where we ain't got enough in there without them in there, your Waggies and your Alfies and stuff. Look, I'm learning all the time about my team and about my players. There's opportunities there. We ain't got many games left. I've got to make decisions on some of them. But look, take nothing away. Look, Tom's goal, fantastic strike. We worked hard, and I thought Jordan and I thought Ethan were excellent. And yeah, I'm pleased with the result.
Some of the early combination play was absolutely outstanding, and not taking anything away from our players, but they allowed us that, and then they're gifting us opportunities. And you must be so frustrated we weren't able to take quite a few more in the first half.
Similar copycat to Eastbourne. I felt we should have buried that game in the first half, and we should have buried that today. But that's the level of what the player we've got, and some of them need to have 3 or 4 chances, 5, 6 chances. Yeah. And as you go up the levels, the higher you go, the less chances. Again, it costs money, and there are things we need to work on because we're getting the great opportunities. But look, 3 goals today. I can't be too disappointed with that. Take that. We just made hard work of it second half.
I think, as you've alluded to yourself, that these guys, you've got to make decisions about these guys, and I think some of them you must be firming up decisions in your own mind about these players.
Yeah, no, look, there's still 2 games to play, and I need to sort of evaluate each game and look at what the return is over a season, not just one game. What they've returned over the course of the season. Look at the stats, look at the data, look at the position they're in, and see if they want another contract. I don't want to keep standing. I don't want to stand still as a football club.
No.
And this year it's been before I come in it was a struggle. It was a struggle up till Christmas. I do need to bring in different characters and the right sort of players in. So look, I don't want to take it away. I'm pleased with the result, Geoff, and it's another win for us on the board against a side, always a difficult side, difficult games. But a lot of learning again from my own team and looking at my players because there's different types of weather conditions, different types of days, end of season. You learn a lot about your players, more and more each game you play.
Good. Finally, just away from the game slightly, I know you were down here last night for the opening of our Mediterrane marquee. What did you think of that, Alan?
Fantastic. I thought it was excellent. I thought it really was lovely in there. So it was brilliant. The staff looked lovely and all dressed up. It looked really professional, smart. And yeah, it was a good evening. So I was pleased to see so many good faces and sponsors and stuff like that. Some good people in there.
What a great venue for the club to use.
Great venue in there. I'm looking forward to the awards night in there. Might have a little suit on and the awards night or something. Got to try and dig out something.
Get everyone to come along.
But yeah, we had the band singing last night. It was excellent. So really, really pleased to have it. The club's on the up and it's exciting times ahead.
Great. And a cup final to look forward to.
And a cup final to look forward to for sure.
Brilliant.
Cheers, Geoff.
Thanks, El.